from comfort. We have traveled land and sea, but as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would away forever, exalted in the...
So the first time we met, we were at a friend's Sangeet. We both knew him from different sides. So I knew him as a family friend and Arjun met him at university. And that was the official first meeting. But the first time that I really remember having a conversation with Arjun was at their wedding day at the Gurdwara.
So I saw her at the wedding itself, and I thought I'll come up and I'll have a chat with her.
And after about 20 minutes of having a conversation, he finally asked me who I was there with, and I turned to my left where my mum was standing. I was like, oh, this is my mum. And Arjun's face drops. He's thinking, hi auntie. He sort of waved at her and then said something about Nando's and walked away.
So I next saw her at the reception, and I remember just thinking, this girl is really, really cool.
We had, I think, about 4 or 5 dance-offs throughout the evening, and at that point, my mum came up to me and said, something's going on. And I was like, no, it's all cool.
I think my favourite part of that was, gave me this little memento. This was a bangle at some point, which she managed to break when my friend said to her that, oh, he kickboxes. And she was like, yeah, I can punch too, look. And that's what happened.
About a week later, I get a text saying, hi, I'm just going to go up to Manchester via Leicester, and I was wondering whether you'd want to go for lunch.
And that lunch was 6 hours. I missed 4 trains.
And at that point, I think we both kind of knew that this was something slightly different.
So I said, do you want to go on a second date? And turns out that when she saw that, she was like, we haven't been on a first date yet.
Our official date was when we went around London, but this was actually a very sweet date and a very well thought out date. Arjun picked up on the fact that I love my food and I also love travelling. And so what Arjun did is he created a world map within London and he took me on a date around the world within a city. A few hours passed and we realised everywhere had actually closed. And I thought, I've got to get home, must make my last train. But Arjun, being the gentleman that he actually is, actually parked his car up around the corner from there, hoping that was at the place that we were actually going to end up at. And he drove me all the way back home from London, even though he lives in the opposite direction.
And it was amazing. And again, I had that, you know, tunnel vision, everything else goes blurry and it's just her. And I realised at that point that I didn't want to go on a date with anyone else ever again.
There's no place I'd rather be.